Welcome to LifeBites Mindful Mondays. I'm life, business, and energy coach Nina Bosky. And in today's grounding session, we're going to help you get centered, cleared, and connected. Let's get started. From the base of your spine down to the center of the earth, we're going to create a grounding cord that's very strong and fortifying. And we're going to take the roots of that grounding cord and really anchor ourselves to Mother Earth, to ourselves, to our essence, to who we are. And let's start to release everything that no longer serves us. Letting go of the past. Take a nice, big, deep breath. Letting go of the future. Take a nice, big, deep breath. And let's say hello to the here and now. Present time. Your mind is becoming focused on the here and now. You are moving to the clarity of your life. With clarity comes vision. With clarity, there's a calmness. Take a deep breath and hold it. And as you hold that breath, you're gathering up any of the confusion, chaotic energy you may have that is either yours or somebody else's. And now release. About 2 feet out, you're going to create a circle of light. And in that circle of light is a circle of yellow roses. And those yellow roses represent your true sunshine spirit, where your personality and your higher self are working hand in hand. A circle of pink roses around you that represent love and compassion for yourself, as well as the outside world. And now a circle of red divine roses that represent protection from anything that is not of your own energy. So I'd like you to take another nice big deep breath and hold it. And now you're gathering up any of the energy that is not of you, the chaotic energy that is around you, other people's energy, other people's messages. And now we're releasing it outside of your space and down your grounding cord. Take a nice big deep breath again and come up into your 6th chakra right between the brow. And about 2 feet out, you're going to create a movie screen. And put on that movie screen your life today, this week. Say hello to your life this week. Say hello to the day. Say hello to your opportunities. Some you're aware of, some you're still magically creating them in the clarity of your mind, clarity of your heart, and the clarity of your soul. You are moving into a space of clear vision, knowing intuitively where your opportunities are. Let's say hello to your challenges. What challenges are you rubbing up against? And can you become more neutral and be in friendship with your challenges? Take a nice big deep breath. Say hello to your blessings. What blessings do you have? What blessings do you have? Take a nice big deep breath. And now let's scan our physical bodies as we check in. And let's get clear about our bodies. What do we need to do to fortify and support them this week? How can we move into a space of clarity, of vision, of our health, vitality, strength, and flow? So just scan your body, see what lights up. What needs support right now? Do you need to move? Do you need to pay attention to your body, loving your body just the way it is, getting clear on what you need to do to create a healthy or vital body? Now give yourself a beautiful golden with green and pink energy, green for healing, pink for love. I think all of us can love our bodies just a little bit more. And affirm in your physical body health, vitality, strength, and flow. Take a nice, big, deep breath. And come up to the center of your head and create a golden light getting bigger and brighter. Really envision that. It's clearing the slate of your mind. You're getting more and more clear each and every moment. And as that golden light gets bigger and brighter, you are now flushing out any frenetic, any incoherent or anxiety energy, any fogginess or sluggishness. You're just clearing that out. You're clearing out any of the chaos that may be causing you to feel confused and unsure. Take a deep breath and let that all go. And now let us affirm in our mental energies. I'm alert, receptive, clear, productive, and present. Once again, I am alert, receptive, clear, productive, and present. I am calming my mind. The clarity is there. I know what I need to do in the here and now. Take a nice, big, deep breath. And now let's take another nice big deep breath and come all the way up to your crown chakra and all the way back down to the bottom of your belly and back up into your heart space. We're opening the energy centers to say hello to our energy today. to the clarity of our energy, into the openness of our heart and our feelings. Scan your emotional body and ask yourself, how do I feel in this moment? Keep it simple. Happy, sad, excited, challenged, whatever it is, determined, powerful, clear. Now take a nice big deep breath and hold it. I'd like you to hold any energy that is confusing you, causing you to doubt, undecided, wishy-washy, murkiness, fogginess, and release. You are now mocking up your energetic intentions that will cause you and help support you this week in clarity of your life. What emotions do you need to feel versus how you may be feeling to get clear on your next steps? Whether it is a small step to get through today, or it's a bigger vision of what you're trying to create. This is the time to really mock up your feelings for this week. I'm going to give you 3. Please mock up a few more emotions that can support your clarity and your vision for yourself. I feel loved, supported, nurtured, and once again, I feel loved, supported, nurtured, and take a nice, big, deep breath. And now let's come up to your 7th chakra, right above the head. And let's say hello to your more spiritual, divine self. Just like little light sockets, feel yourself plugging in to you, to the divine, to your loved ones, to the world. Say to yourself, I am connected. I am connected. And now I'd like you to ask your higher self for support. Let's pick one thing that you need to get clear about. That you need to move through any obstacles, any hesitation. Is there an action you need to take, but you're not sure of yet? This is the time to ask for your divine help and support. And ask your higher self this week to help you lead with a clear vision, clear steps, leading with what you want, leading with who you are, leading with the power of clarity. Take a nice big deep breath. Put your hand on your heart and let's think and feel 3 things that you are grateful for. What are you grateful for? Really feel them. And now let's send some love to somebody who may need it, including yourself. Give yourself a lot of love this week. It'll help you get clear. Let's bring down a beautiful golden sun of light, coming down through the heavens, coming down through that crown chakra, down through your 6th, igniting your intuition. Use your intuition this week to get clear. Coming down through your throat chakra, opening up that 5th, which is your expression, your truth. You're going to speak your truth with clarity this week as it moves down through your heart chakra, opening up the love, support, and nurturing and clarity that you may need. Moving down and manifesting through your solar plexus and into your 2nd chakra. The I create energy, clarity, and power moving through you this week as it moves down into your root chakra, the base of your spine. Love of self, feeling full and happy and solid, the foundation of life as it moves down through your legs, creating that strength and flexibility. Down through your calves, feel that warmth back into your feet. Wiggle those toes. Say hello to your fun fairies. You can be fun and clear at the same time as it moves back down into Mother Earth. As you've let go of all the chaos and confusion, you're feeling more clear and you're saying to yourself, all is well. Life is good. And everything in life is moving forward exactly as it should be. Take a nice, big, deep breath. Release. And open your eyes. Now that you are grounded, cleared, and connected, let's move on to this week's message and life theme. All right, so for those of you who can, I'd like you to actually either put it in the chat or I'd like you to put it in the on your screen. You could do it by a thumbs up. And for those of you who are listening on demand, you can just make a mental note of it. But I want you to think about any chaos or confusion you may be having in your life. And so, are you having any of that energy of confusion or chaos happening either to you or around you through other people? So I'd like you to either put it on the screen, put it on the chat, and for those of you that are on on demand, you'll make a mental note of it. So I want you to get really clear about where things are in your world. Okay? All right. So as we open up this topic right now, it's an important topic because clarity is something that you may have in your own life. But as one of you just said, it's all around me. And that's where I want to tap into today. Because when people are empathic, even if that's not your more linear in nature, you can't help but feel the chaos. We're getting such mixed messages all around us. So we don't really have time in our hectic lives to really just be quiet. When I used to do these retreats, sometimes they were 4 days, sometimes they were a week, 10 days long. And it was called a silent retreat where you were not allowed to talk, or at least the very minimum. But it was so strange after about day 4, the things that you would hear in your brain and your mind and your heart, because all the chatter stopped. And so when we look at that chatter, it keeps us saying stuff to ourselves. Oh my gosh, I'm just confused. And you look out to the future and it feels murky or it feels a little unclear. Dr. Joe, you hear me say this over and over again. The best way to predict your future is to create it. The only way you can do that is if you get beyond the mind and you get quiet and you let go of your ego enough to just stop and ask yourself, what do I want? And start leading with that. I asked somebody yesterday, I said, what do you want? And they came out with about 3 or 4 things about what wasn't happening before we got to what do they want. So I want you to think about your own life and how you communicate. Not just verbally to people, but to yourself. What do you say to yourself? Do you lead with what you want? Do you lead with the clarity of this is what I need? Or do you lead with the murkiness of what isn't happening? So finding clarity in the chaos is about you, not about the outside world. The outside world may be murky. The outside world may be chaotic. The outside world, meaning all the people around you, may be wacky as you know what. But you need to be clear about who you are, what you want. And even if you don't know your next steps yet, ask for help and support. What do you need to get clear? How can I get to my next steps? What do I need to change in myself to get more clear? I had a client that said to me, oh, I'm just not clear. And he hadn't taken a day off in, I don't know, like 43 days or something like that. And he was almost bragging about it. And I mean, I just don't have enough time. I just got to keep going. I got to keep going. I got to keep going. And I'm like, whoa. Now, that may not be you or anybody on this call or anybody listening on demand because you're paying attention and you're attuning. But how many of us know those type of people in our lives? They react, they don't respond, they do things without thinking. And all around us, we're getting that energy thrown at us. So we can either take it on or say, you know what? That's somebody else's drama. I'm clear about my next steps. I was listening to Dorothy Cannon She's now passed, but it was really short. She goes, we're all just energy. And our biggest mission in life is to learn how to create. It's not, let's learn to get by. Let's learn to, lead with what we don't want. It's to learn how to create. So one of the best questions you could ask yourself, if you're not clear yet, is how can I create? Another thing you can do to get clear is to get into the frequency of what it is you want to create. So if, for those of you that are on this call, some of you are creating, jobs for yourself. Some of you are creating projects for yourself. What would it feel like to have that project completed and out in the world where people are successful? What would it feel like to be in the role in the company that you want to be working at, being paid what your value and your worth is? What would it feel like to have enough support on your team to be able to actually relax and be in flow of the things that you provide in your working life? Let's mock up ease and grace, clarity, vision, purpose, passion, letting go of the confusion, chaotic energies. The confusion energy will be there. The chaotic energy will be there. So you have a choice. Are you going to get on the chaotic train? Are you going to get on the, oh, I'm so confused train? Or are you going to get on the train that says, I am clear and I have a vision of who I am and what I want to create? And I am creating it in the here and now. I am powerful. I am strong. I am creative. I am prosperous. Hold that vision and see how the universe responds. I hope you've enjoyed this week's Mindful Mondays. Be sure to join us this Friday for another episode of LifeBites as we get you inspired in the areas of life, business, and media. I'm your host, life, business, and energy coach, Nina Bosky. And remember, until next time, sometimes in order to speed up, you've got to learn how to slow down.